Hi everybody, we are Model Minority and we are UCR's only people of color improv troupe. Wow, so much support for improv. So how many of folks of you here have seen improv before? Make some noise. Lots of shout outs. So the thing about improv comedy is everything you see on stage tonight will be made up on the spot. Nothing is pre-rehearsed, nothing is pre-planned, there's no script involved. So all the comedy you see here right now will be made up right now based on your suggestions. So we're going to be asking for things like questions, like different nouns, different adjectives. But to get you guys warmed up, I'm going to have everybody shout out their first names on the count of 3. Can we do that? Yeah! 1, 2, 3. That guy's got a long name. You guys got a really long name. So throughout the show, we will be asking you for things like questions, or maybe a location, or maybe things you like to do on the weekend. But for our first game, we're going to be playing a game called Good, Bad, Worse. And I'm going to turn it over to Grant for this one.
Hello, everybody. I haven't even said anything yet. Such a great crowd. Awesome. All right, well, this game is called Good, Bad, Worst. We have a panelist of experts here that we've brought together that are going to answer your questions. So over here we have our good advice panelist, and I'm going to let him describe himself.
Hi. I'm just an average white guy. My name's like Travis or Chad or something, so it doesn't really matter. Chad sounds great. I'm Chad. Hey, guys.
All right, thank you, Chad. Over here we have our bad advice panelist.
Hi, I'm your liberal studies professor. I think you should follow your dreams no matter how weird they are.
All right, thank you for that, Professor. And over here we have our worst advice panelist.
Hi, my name is Cecilia, and my cat just died, and his name is Sniffles, and I don't want to be here right now.
Oh. Terribly sorry for your loss. All right, now we're going to open it up to y'all for any questions that you might have. This could be anything: relationship advice, school advice, how to unclog a toilet, anything at all. So let's see some hands. Who has a question there for our panel? Oh, there we go, in the back.
Why is the sky blue?
Why is the sky blue? We're going to hand it over to our average white guy here, Chad.
Well, it's, it's some science that we learned at some point.
Oops.
Caught me totally off guard, I guess. The sky's blue, actually, because it is reflecting off of light particles and water particles in the air at a specific angle.
All right, exactly the type of answer I was expecting from you, Chad. Thank you for that. Now our liberal studies professor is going to answer.
I think it's because we all willed it that way, just so everything could grow and we could all be one and together.
Not exactly what liberal arts exactly she studies, but that was a valid answer. All right. And now, Cecilia, sorry about your cat.
I don't know. I mean, why is the sky blue? Why did my cat die? Why don't my parents love me? These are all questions that are important, and I don't know why. And I'm sorry, and I wish I knew the answers. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know them. Why are you asking us?
Cecilia seems to have a little confusion as to why we brought her out here. But that's quite all right. Do we have any more questions from the audience here? Anything at all? Oh, yeah, you, sir.
Yeah, I just kind of want to know, how do you raise a cat to be a perfect cat?
Seems a little bit directed there, but all right, we're going to ask our average white guy over here, how does one raise a cat to be the perfect cat?
With stern training, maybe some religion. I think they like catnip. That's all I got.
Bland as always. Thank you, Chad. And now passing it over to our liberal studies professor.
Hi, I'm I'm so glad you asked. I have 6 cats. They're all beautiful and unique in their own way. I love them all. Personally, I prefer the Pavlovian technique. So if they do something bad, I just spray them with water. Cats hate water.
And Cecilia, if you can answer this question for us, I'm terribly sorry about your loss.
Does anything matter? Does it matter how you raised your cat? Because something's gonna come and run it over, and you're not gonna have it anymore! So I'm sorry, okay? Doesn't matter how much you might have loved Sniffles, but no one loves you, not even your cat, because she's gone.
All right, so we're gonna take one last question here. Does anyone have a yeah, you over there.
How do you be the perfect woman?
How does one be the perfect woman? Chad, I'll pass it to you.
I think you first have to be a woman. And then, just be yourself. I think that's perfect that way, I guess. Right?
All right, thank you, Chad, to like that. Passing it over to the professor.
Excuse me? How dare you? That question was just steeped in misogyny and sexism. There is no such thing as perfection. It is a construct created by the patriarchy, and I can't go on.
I'm starting to get a feel, maybe a gender studies professor, still not quite sure though. All right, I'm going to pass it off to Cecilia.
Well, you'd have really nice white long fur, really beautiful brown eyes, and every time you call that, they'd come and pet you, you'd be able to pet her. So I guess the perfect woman would be someone who's alive.
All right, that's it for Good Bad Worst. Give it up for a